and welcome, fellow Spartans, to episode number 1 of my Sassanid Empire campaign on Total War Attila. This is the first of 3 campaigns which I'll be doing on Attila. The other 2 campaigns will be uploaded onto the channel very soon, so do keep your eyes peeled out for them. And so basically, yes, this was the faction that Isabel, my little girl, chose for me to play as. I did a video with her recently, really good fun. If you haven't already seen it, link in the description where you can go and find that video. Really good to make together with her. And as I say, she chose this faction for me to play as. And I think that's quite a good move, good choice by Isabel, because this seems to be quite a popular faction across the forums, and I think it was quite high up on my faction vote list. I think it was about 4th or 5th up there, so I think you guys seem to like the Sassanids as well by the looks of things. So yes, quite a wise and popular choice by her. So yes, if you are looking forward to this campaign, please do drop the video a like. It does support me, of course, and helps the channel and the video grow, so that's really does mean a lot to me, so thank you very much if you do drop this video a like. So let's have a quick look at the traits of the faction before we jump into the campaign. So cultural trait wise, they have sanitation, so +1 sanitation for every province capital house. This is really important, a really important factor on Attila, sanitation, because that helps keep disease at bay. It helps to stop disease spreading across your cities, which then can eventually spread into your armies and things like that. So it's a very much of more of a dynamic disease system in Attila. In Rome too, it wasn't as dynamic as that. It was literally a rise up in an army, last a few turns, and it would just go away. That's all it would do. But with disease in Attila, it can spread throughout your lands and across your armies as well. So having sanitation there is very important to keeping that disease situation at bay, basically. And King of Kings, so we have 2 traits from King of Kings. So we have income, so you have 200% tribute from puppet states, which is a massive bonus in income, and we also can levy +3 of each type of levy units from our puppet states. So if we're bringing an army across the lands of our puppet clients or our puppet states, we can levy units away from them as well. So that's quite a handy trait to have if you're in dire need of fresh troops. So there you go. Now I'm going to be playing this campaign on hard difficulty because I think that's quite a nice even ground with this campaign. We don't know how it's going to go. I know the initial challenge of it is easy, but obviously Attila is a brand new game. It could throw some different situations to me as a player, so we'll want to sort of try and see how we go. So I'm going to say keep it at hard difficulty. I think that will give us a nice balance to start with. So there we go. Now the campaign settings are: we've got no advisor help, limited AI moves, and battle time limit is at 60 without battle realism mode on either. And then our victory conditions, so we can actually choose our own victory conditions. We can go for a minor victory, military, cultural, or divine triumph. That is down to you actually, guys. It won't be this, it won't be a minor victory, we won't go for a minor victory, but we'll go for either military, cultural or divine triumph. You guys decide which one you want me to go for. You'll probably go for divine triumph, no doubt, but I want your opinion on that one. So if you want me to go for the ultimate divine triumph or just a military or cultural victory, then let me know in the comments and I will then play this campaign accordingly. So I'll wait your decision on that one. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, let's start this campaign. Enjoy the cutscene, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second.
The air was filled with smoke and blood. What the Romans stole, the East reclaimed with vengeance. As Emperor Valerian discovered when his love of wealth was rewarded with molten gold. Rome was the city of lies. They insulted the desert, but never conquered eastern lands, for they were weak and divided. Their arrogance was punished. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. The men of the East forged their spears in the fires of truth, and purged the world of darkness. It was their duty. They made ready for war. Your dominion over the East is strong. Ardashia's great legacy is at last secure. Now, you must look to expand the Empire westward. Rome is divided and surrounded by enemies. There may never be a better time to reassert the natural order of Persian rule throughout Asia Minor and the Levant. Support for the Eastern Roman Empire and its religion is strong, so a steady approach may be wiser than a brute offensive. Keep eyes on the north, for the inexorable Huns and their allies are on the move, thirsty for plunder and the blood of civilized men. Ultimately, you must bring just and wise rule to the world, laying the foundations of a Sassanid empire that will last until the end of time.
Wonderful, to the ends of time. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start this campaign today. So let's have a look at our first mission that's been issued. They made ready for war, so survive until the following date, spring 400. I think we can do that. I'm sure we can survive to spring 400. So with that, we'll get 2,000 gold into our treasury if we do so. So I think that's pretty achievable. So that's fine. Okay, and as our advisor has said, we need to start looking towards the east and have a look at the Eastern Roman Empire, start picking away at their lands, because we need to expand in that direction, try and restore the great Persian Empire and its legacy that it once held. This is remnants of the Persian Empire, obviously, with its client states it's got. So we need to try and expand westward, try and reclaim some of these lands back and bring that greater glory that it was once had. So we'll try and pick away, as I say, at the outer rim territories of the Eastern Roman Empire. These guys are spread thin. They've got a lot to worry about, a lot to control, the Eastern Roman Empire. They've got Visigoths in their lands over here, Ostrogoths from the north that are sweeping down to attack them, the Huns maybe as well coming in. So they've got a lot of distractions to deal with. So this is probably the right time for us to go in and start taking away what they own now, because I think if we maybe held back, the Eastern Roman Empire could regroup, gain strength, and it'd be too late. So let's do it now while the timing is right. And as the advisor has already said as well, be careful of factions in the north. You don't know what could be coming down from the north, so we'll have to be mindful of that. Okie dokie, so let's get going then, guys. So let's have a quick look. So we've got, how many provinces have we got under our control? So we've got this province here, this one, these are all under our control. Each region is under our control, and then we've got a broken, contested province over here, with us sharing it with the Eastern Roman Empire. So it is pretty important we do take these two lands away from them, because it will unite the province for our own, help with public order as well, and then hopefully as well help with our income at the same time. So it is important we start to take away these lands of Amida and Edessa from those guys of the Eastern Roman Empire. So with that straight away, I'm going to bring this army, the pride of Ctesiphon, across to Nisibis. And as you know, in all total wars recently, you can change the army names. You can in Rome too, you can in Attila. So if you wanted me to change the army name of this one, then I shall await your suggestions. Give me some suggestions in the comments, and I will see if we can change that army name to something of your suggestions. So there you go. We have a wonder here as well. What's the wonder we've got here? Oh, it's it's Babylon, is it? Of course. Is it Ctesiphon and Babylon? So this is a wonder which is giving us quite a lot of growth, faction wide, and research rate as well. So that's pretty good. So the wonders do have a nice influence on the campaigns as well, like they did in Rome 2, which is good. Now, sanitation isn't a problem, as I said to you before we started this campaign. Sanitation is fine across the Sassanid Empire, so we haven't got any problems to deal with there. It's just public order, making sure that is in the right direction, which is going a little bit down in Persis, this province. It's down a little bit here. Characters, villager differences, so we have to start looking at that. It's not a major problem, it's only -1, so we can deal with that at the moment, but if it starts to get worse, we will have to be very mindful of that. We've got gold here as well, so gold is being produced here. A gold mine is present in this region, so that will be helping us massively in terms of wealth. We could expand that a little bit more, but the problem is then we start to lose public order and gain squalor, which will then bring our sanitation levels down. So we have to balance that with other buildings, which would then boost our public order and sanitation levels. So there's lots to be dealing with and being mindful of on this or any of the campaigns. You've got to balance a lot more, I think, now, with the disease system and sanitation system in place now. Okay, anyway, enough chatting away. Let's bring this second army across as well, the stone cutters. So again, name suggestions. If they've got a lot of name suggestions, I'll change both of them basically. So we'll put them, in fact we'll bring them further across. Yes, we shall. We'll bring them into Force Marts actually, because they're going to go for Edessa, and these guys are going for Nisibis. Now I'm going to try and look at some sort of building which is going to give us some siege equipment. Let's have a quick look and see which one that could be, if any. I don't think any of them give us siege equipment. Just having a quick look, guys. No, I don't think there is actually anything that's going to give us the siege equipment we need, so we're going to have to go in with ladders, etc. for the moment. Okie dokie. Let's have a quick look at research now, possibly because we're making a big frontal push against the Eastern Roman Empire in the west. We probably need to look at researching some military technology to start with, so we'll definitely go for forced conscription, which will give us Armenian spears and Persian bowmen, so that will help us with better quality units. Diplomacy wise, we have got trade with quite a number of our client states already, so that's going to help us massively in terms of income, which is fantastic. The only one we aren't trading with at the moment is the Sassanid. Let's have a quick look and see what they'll do.
Welcome. Come.
Not aggression, no, they've just outright declined it. Damn you, sir. Trade? They won't even take trade, even though the balance of power is completely in our favour, and the strength rank for them is 28. Now the strength rank basically shows us at a glance each faction's strength rating. So the higher the the lower the rating, so for example the Eastern Roman Empire is 2, means the more powerful they are. So the Western Roman Empire will probably be strength rank 1, but we haven't discovered them as a faction yet, so that's why they're not in the diplomacy screen. But the only one we know about is the Eastern Roman Empire, so they're strength rank 2, and we, you can see over here, are strength rank 3. So that's quite a handy thing to look at to judge in terms of diplomacy. Now what is also good, and I was told about this recently, was the fact that each faction leader has its own traits, of course, and with those traits then influence the faction as a whole. So this faction leader here, the Sassanids, is sort of making it that the faction is reliable, loyal, admires strong empires. This guy will then eventually die. When he dies, the faction heir takes over, and his traits may be completely different. And when he does come to power, he could offer completely different sort of traits to the faction. So with those faction traits, they could be completely different. So he could be then making the Sassanids a very warlike faction, very unreliable, and things like that. So that is very good to see, that the fact that the general or the faction leader has a direct influence on the actual faction's personalities as well. I think that's really good. I really like that indeed. So that's something I learned about last week. So I thought I'd share that with you. There's a little bit of a feature there. Right, okay, so we've got the armies moving, which we want to do. Now we need to start looking at what buildings we can go for. Public order will go to 2, or increase in 2. Growth 1. Wealth, food consumption 20. However, it would give us more garrison, more wealth. We can lose the food, -20. We can afford to lose that, so we'll go for that actually. Ooh, that's a big drop in squalor. So big drop in order and an increase in squalor. Again, it's at the moment it's 3. Sanitation's +3. So we did build that. It would go down to +1. So we could afford that, but then we can look at that land as well and see if there's anything we can do in terms of agriculture. Probably a better solution at the moment. Short-term wealth increase, food as well. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Don't want to spend too much really at the moment. Can we afford to increase this to a higher mine level? Because, as I say, that will give us a lot more wealth, but again, sanitation will be affected. Where are you again? Where is this region? It's here. I was looking at it before. Okay, so again, it's +3, so we can go for one of these. Look at that, 750 from industry. But that gives us actually 800 and 900 actually. But wealth from cultural buildings. We'll go for that one. Gives us a bit more, a little bit more short-term goal in terms of wealth there. So we'll go for that one. So mercenaries, don't really want to hire mercenaries yet. We'll leave that. We can only hire Persian levy at the moment because this region has got no military buildings whatsoever. So we may as well leave that for the moment. Don't we need to build anything there? Oriental Harbour gives us some more resource production, more wealth. Well, public order be sorted out massively with this building, the courthouse. Again, we'll go for that. 3,000 gold. That will sort out our public order issues straight away there. So that's fine. Let's have a look at the faction tree. So, this gentleman here, Baram, is our faction leader. Now, is he actually on the... He is, he's here. He's here. Is this our capital, actually? Which is our capital? Cresfion, where's that? Oh, it's over here. So the faction leader isn't actually at our capital. Never mind, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure he was there. So that's fine. Go back to the family tree. Then we've got our faction heir. Where's he? Over there. So these two aren't in the actual frontal attacks over here. These are down to these two chaps. Here. Fine, okay. What I'll probably do is get my faction heir to come across, so because I think we need to get him into battle. Because we need to make sure his influence and power is not diminished in any way. We don't want to make sure, so we want to avoid the other families getting too powerful. We want to make sure our faction heir has power as well in the court. So these guys, the Artropedenti, I can't pronounce that. Damn it, we're trading with them. They are client states. We don't want to go to war with them. I want to look at some factions around here which are going to be easy targets to take out, which this faction heir can go for. Armenia. Where are they then? The Armenians. I'm looking for them and I can't find them. Over here. They are, then right, okay. A few regions they've got there. Not a problem though, not a problem. We've got military access with the these chaps, have we?
Be welcome. You have my full attention.
We have. Fine. No problem. What we'll do then is we'll build up this only a little bit more and we'll go to war with the Armenians. They're not our client states, nothing to do with us. So, you know, you may as well take the land, get our faction heir to get some power in under his belt. So that's fine. We'll do so. And while we're going along, because we can't really recruit any decent units in our own regions, we'll try and levy some of their client states units instead, because we can do that. Oh, they're the same. Bloody Persian levy again. Great. So obviously early game we're going to get very standard units on this campaign. to start with. Not much to deal with. Okay, before we end the turn, let's assign some governors. Oh, I have to... Oh, it does cost me money, does it, to assign governors? Right, okay, I have to do it next turn then. But we can do some office appointments, though. So we'll go for our faction there. No, he can't do it. These generals, though, can. He can't. Right, we're going to appoint one then. Fair enough. And our control is 40%, so we need to try and increase that. Power is balanced, which isn't too bad. And our dominion is 100%. Dominion is a measure of your influence over your faction, your power over the people. It is determined by the total influence of your family members versus that of non-family members. So because we're a kingdom, or because it's a kingdom, I suppose we have total dominion over and total rule over the faction basically at the moment, maybe. But by the looks of things, because there's no other grandees, I don't think that means that because there's no other grandees, there's no other challengers to our rule basically at the moment. I think that's why it's 100%. It must be. Right, okay, that's fine. Let's end the turn, ladies and gentlemen, and we shall see what happens. But yeah, we're just establishing things at the moment, trying to get everything under our control, trying to understand what we need to do, where we need to go. And yeah, it should be an interesting campaign. I'm looking forward to this one. I think with the other two campaigns which I'll be doing, as I say, look out for those on the channel very soon. They will offer nice variation across the campaign map basically. So, oh hello, political obstruction. So that office appointment has been obstructed. So when one is climbing the greasy pole, there is one rule: hunt or be hunted. Your candidate has been blocked from office by your opponents. What will he do? So Bahram is our faction heir, okay? Obviously, in fact, he's our faction leader. What am I talking about? So if we decide to decree, our chap who we wanted to put into office would get his appointment, but we will lose influence for Bahram. If we did it the other way and offer some political favours, he will still get his appointment, but then he would lose some influence. Or we could just forget it completely and then lose control in the faction, which isn't good. So what we really need to do, I think we'll go for decree, because if Bahram, our faction leader, can afford to lose some influence more so than this chap over here. So we'll go for the decree on that one. Right, now look at that. The Eastern Roman Empire have abandoned Amida. So we can walk in there pretty much without any problems, I don't think. Unchallenged, I hope. Let's have a quick look. Are we at war with the Eastern Roman Empire? We're not at the moment. God, we've got non-aggression with them. Wow, that's got to stop now.
As always, a welcoming...
Ended it fairly. Let's give them the good news. Declare war. This could be bad, but... Whew. Oh, the Sassanids are on their side, are they? No, they're on our sides. No, they're on their side. We're going to go for it, guys. We're going to go for this.
War.
Right. Okay, dokie.
But we will not flinch from sending every one
So
of you
the
to
Armenians, which we're going to go to war with anyway, have refused to join our side, which is obvious because they are unhappy with us anyway. And the Arans, those guys, Nabatians or Nabatia, they refused to join the Eastern Roman Empire, but they have been joined by the Sassanids, so we'll probably have to go to war with them and the Lassica as well. The Western Roman Empire, we don't have to deal with them. They're too far away to worry about. But those two we may have to deal with pretty quickly. So, where are they? These guys, who are these? Lakhmids, they're not a threat to us, I don't think. So let's have a look at the campaign, say the diplomacy map. The Sassanids are over here, so we're going to have to deal with these. Unless we can get peace straight away, that'd be hilarious if we could. Oh no, so it'd be funny if we could get peace straight away. So the Sassanids are over here. So what we shall do is raise an army at our capital here. So let's have a quick look at our generals which are available to us. In fact, I'm looking... But this is quite good. So they've got different sort of abilities. So wealth would be given from this general because he's a merchant. Fighter would give us unit experience. Political influence would be given to us from that general. Sorry. This is interesting. This is good. This adds a bit more flavour to this campaign on Attila. I'm going to go for this one. Gives us experience. He's got better influence. He's got good solid zeal and cunning, etc. So we'll go for him. Right. So we're going to recruit some Persian cataphracts to go with at the moment and Persian levy. But we'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's have a quick look at hiring some governors now if we can. So that's our new appointed general. Is it not? Is that the man? It is. Narshes. So he's our new man with the army. So oh god, this is going to cost us quite a lot to hire a governor at these factions, or say these regions. So I think we'll leave it for the moment. We don't want to hire a governor yet if it's going to cost us that amount of money. We can do without for the moment. Quick look, there's no other generals we can appoint to office yet. No, that's fine. We've lost a bit of dominion then. I need to work this out a little bit more because it doesn't seem to make much sense to me at the moment. It will do as a play on, I suppose, but it seems to be a bit more in depth than Rome 2. If you guys can work it out, if you know how it works already, let me know. I will try and work it out myself for next time, but it looks like there's a different feel to it now. You have to control a little bit more in terms of the family political game, really. Anyway, right. But let me know in the comments if you know how that all balances out. So let's bring these guys forward now.
On the move, my lord.
Edessa is undefended, and so is Amida. This is going to be pretty easy, hopefully. So we're going to take the armies in straight away.
We take this settlement for you, my lord.
We'll encircle there. What about these guys? It's going to be a bit more of a harder fight here. But we can't attack the city anyway yet because we haven't got any siege equipment. So we're going to have to wait for those ladders to be built. And we'll continue to siege there. And we shall just claim these lands. What's the balance of power like? Or the... yeah, it's pretty much in our favour, obviously. I quite like this scout terrain feature now, so we can see the terrain of the battlefield before we actually fight it. You know what? We'll actually fight this one. I want to see a battle in at least this first episode, and we shall fight it to see what it's like. But yeah, that scout feature terrain is pretty good, so it can give you an idea of how to plan your battles out a little bit easier now on Attila than it would have done on Rome 2, because obviously you could have retreated from a battle before, not knowing how the terrain lied, and then looking in hindsight, it could have been a battle maybe you could have won, but you didn't realise that because the terrain wasn't available to you to look at beforehand. So now, with that scout terrain feature, it could completely change your opinions on your battles that you could fight. So yes, a lovely little feature to have, because how important was it in history that a general knew the lie of the land before he fought a battle? You know, Wellington at Waterloo, for example, it is important. So yeah, a nice added feature there from the team. We'll definitely get this battle in, the Battle of Amida, 395 AD, but we'll try and get the other one in as well at Edessa, because that should be more of an even fight. So we shall wait. It's a bit of a sandstorm at the moment. We don't want to fight in a sandstorm. Fog now. Sandstorm again. Come on, give us dry land. Oh no, it's foggy, damn it. The weather is not good today. Let's have a look at our troops then, before we go into the battle. The old pyjama army of the Eastern Front. We've got a lot of spearmen at the moment, our very standard tier 1 units. Obviously we're going to get better units as we progress through the campaign by getting better buildings, but at the moment all these are going to be just tier 1 infantry and cavalry, which is understandable. You know, this is going to be the case, but hopefully we will progress quickly. So we'll take the spearmen in through the centre, push in, take the cataphracts. They should go on the right hand side over there. General can just go behind the spearmen here, and then the bowmen and the skirmisher cav can go in as well, and then the skirmishers can just go behind the spearmen. In fact, they'll go in front. Sorry. And then we're going to group 4. Go, 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 go. Right, let's push in now. They've got some arrow towers here. They're going to try and defend this opening by the looks of things. Oh, they're firing already, so let's move in.
Our spears are yours! We will crush the enemy with our great
Exactly.
The enemy has been sighted.
Right, okay, no problem. Which way can we go into this city, sorry? Is there a way we can get into this city? We have to take the long way around. Okay, we'll have to go down the back way then with our cavalry. Fair enough. Okay, let's get these skirmishers to move in first. Now, of course, what we shall do, of course, is put them onto flaming shot. Let's start setting the city on fire, shall we? That will cause a massive morale drop to the enemy. Here we go. What we need to do is catch it. There we go. It's on fire now. Done. And that will then start to spread across the city pretty quickly. And hopefully cause a lot of panic. Has it done? Is it done? Oh, balls. It hasn't done. I thought you'd caught fire then. Sorry. Back to it. Skirmisher cav, move in. It'll be on fire in a second. Oh, now it's on fire. Is it? Or is it just a flaming arrow still not? I don't think it actually set on fire. Yeah, hang on. It will catch fire in a second, I promise you. Come on, let's get this place on. Burning up. Oh, now it's on fire. There we go. It's caught fire this time. Wonderful. Back onto these guys. Standard shot. Get these on heavy shot. Come on the left-hand flank over there. Cavalry moving in now. Go down this alleyway, please. Attack them from the rear. So yes, it has caught fire. It hopefully will spread across the city now. That will start to cause morale penalties for the enemy. Settlement damage is 2% now. Of course, that would hopefully catch the arrow tower to be on fire in a second, which will burn that down. Put on to precision shot. Take those cohorts down. Cavalry move in. Oh yes, it's landing up now. Oh, here comes the cavalry. Okay, let's move in the spearmen now. Start to engage. Pin them down with our spear infantry. Then utilise the cavalry from the rear to hit them from behind. And that should be pretty devastating for the enemy then. Hopefully. Oh yes, this is wonderful. Oh, this is good. So yeah, morale is starting to drop for the enemy now. Wonderful. Okay, spearmen. Make your move, engage. Take them out. They're only light melee cavalry, we can take them out with our cataphracts hopefully. Go, 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 go. Pull them through, pull them through, pull them through. Okey-doke, here we go. Hold, man, come on, hold. Can't we still keep firing in there, please? Well, the cavalry broken off. So with the cavalry breaking off, we can now go for a direct charge in the rear. They're coming around to attack my skirmisher cav, but we will be able to deal with them pretty convincingly with our skirmisher cav. Don't see any problems with them. Oh, this is wonderful. It's opened up a complete charge in the rear now. Good stuff. Come on, guys, keep up with them. Pinning in from both sides now. Excellent. The fire is raging on now across the city, spreading literally like wildfire. Break off this cavalry charge. Go for a charge back against them. Panic is hit between the general and the cohorts now. They are starting to flee, which is excellent. Bring the skirmisher cavalry around the back. Oh, the broken man, it's all over. This is it, victory is ours, wonderful.
This is your day.
End the battle there, ladies and gentlemen. Decisive victory, fantastic. Of course it was going to be decisive victory. We lost 304 men though, so it wasn't the best, but we did manage to defeat the enemy. We've taken the city, the garrison army have fallen. Oh my god, that was pretty horrendous. Down we go. Amida is now under our control. Decisive victory, as I say. So we've got three options here. We're not going to raise it. We're not going to loot and occupy. We're not going to do sacking. We're just going to literally occupy the land, which will give us integrity to our army. Well, no, it gives us unit replenishment rate of 3%. Provincial instability of -10, and then conquest penalty of -20. So not too bad in the long scheme of things, I don't think. So we'll occupy it.
Is that all, my lord?
For the moment, yes, my friend.
Fight for you, my lord.
But we've increased in a general's rank. So let's have a quick look here. Now again, something else which is important to note. Every general's initial skill here on the left hand side is different. So every general's starting ability, or every general's starting skill is different. So they all offer something new to the player, something new to the campaign. Excellent to see. So I like that. Let's go and see if they could change the general's name then, but you can't. That'd have been fun. But there you go. So we'll start then increasing his skills. We've got, is it Shardra, cunning, public order, which will help definitely public order. And then we've got a branching off with these three skills. Construction cost, recruitment cost, campaign movement range. Oh yes, military defense. So moral training and melee defense, especially with our spear units. Definitely we'll go for that one. We can replace, right, so we've got some household here then. Let's have a quick look and see. Unit experience, upkeep cost -10 for ranged infantry units. Shield training 5% melee infantry recruits. Oh, morale. This is interesting. I'm going to go for that one. Unit experience. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for that one as well. Recruitment cost. Keep that down. So this is good. So all our effects, both the skills, our household, our army are giving to this general is all summarised in the left hand side. It looks all pretty much bar one. All nice and green, so that's good. And our army's integrity, it's dropping a little bit, but it's okay. It's going up though. Battles 1 is 10. Politics 2. We've lost -3 to casualties and -1 to the faction, but all in all, integrity is going in the right direction. So that's basically our army's morale. So long as that's on the up, I'm happy. And we're not too far away from being able to give these guys some traditions as well. Go for that one. I quite like that one. Quite nice emblem that. And what is quite good as well is the fact that you can straight away at a glance see what this army's upkeep cost is in total in terms of your treasury. So it's costing us 2,564 gold per turn. It is an essential army though, so it's quite good to see that as a summary in your army's details, because then you can straight away at a glance look at all your armies in the campaign and say, well, these guys are not going to be utilised at all at the moment. They're too far away from our borders. We're not going to be taking them to war anytime soon. We can get rid of them. It's quite, good to see as an overview. So Odessa.
For honor and great glory.
So we'll continue to seize there, and we'll end it. No, in fact, we won't end it yet. We'll just do a bit more construction if we can. We're recruiting there. We're recruiting there. Oh, that's good. Bit of increase in public order from the religion, which is -8 now. Why is that? Why is that -8? Political situation is cause it -3. Well, okay, what we'll do is we'll counter that with the Sacred Hill then. I think that will sort those problems out. Okay, great stuff. So let's end the turn once again. I'm tempted to get this battle in Edessa. It'd be rather good to see this one actually, guys, in the first episode. Of course, the Eastern and the Western Roman Empire's turns take a lot longer than the other ones because there's so much control from them in terms of landmass. They have to really think about their movements. Oh, hang on. What's happened down here in the south? I feel the enemy is coming towards me. Am I correct? Are these at war with me, the Lachemids? Oh no, they are client states. They are hostile, but it's improving. Again, a nice little feature there in brackets, improving, so it shows us that it is going in the right direction. And we are trading with them, so hopefully
will be a patient audience for your speech.
this should be okay. Let's have a quick look at our family tree again. We've got this little lady here. This daughter. Maybe this one as well. No, that's a wife to him, is it? Is it?
How may I serve?
Hang on, go back a second. Yeah, that's his wife. This one, though, our daughter, isn't. Let's just see if this may help. I'm just trying to see if this could actually help us big time.
I will be a patient
Arrange a
audience
marriage.
for your speech.
Offer our
Sure
daughter.
that you come to deliver
Oh,
a
it's
profitable
low.
message.
Probably because she's not very good, really. She's quite flirtatious, as it says. So she could, I think the faction could be worried that she can go and start flirting with someone else and commit adultery. So that's why they probably don't want her. Fair enough then. Right, I was going to try and see if we could improve relations with offering her as a marriage, but never mind. Okay, 'cause that's good. Again, I like that. You can offer daughters now as a bit more of a improvement to your diplomacy, or diplomacy with other factions.
Attack!
Are we ready? Can we fight this one? Yeah, we can. We've got 4 ladders. We're going to fight this, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to fight this right now. Now, I don't think any siege escalation would have occurred yet. Because we're only sieging it for 1 turn. So we're going to have to move our ladders pretty quickly. Get to the walls as soon as we can. Take them. Take the gatehouse. Storm the city. And then boom. We should be okay. Hopefully. But what we will do, of course, is again set the city on fire. We don't want to set it too much on fire because essentially, if we're going to occupy his land, we don't want to be occupying an army. Sorry, I start again. We don't want to be occupying a city which is being completely destroyed by our own doing. So we have to be pretty careful with this. So start the deployment. Now, which is going to be the easiest route into this city? I can't go here because it's protected by the houses. This is going to be the easiest way. The towers have already been destroyed. There's nothing stopping us over here. Whereas over here, they've got complete siege towers and everything's all complete and built. So we don't want to really risk that. So we'll go over here. Pagan band! Right, so they will move in the walls here. There shouldn't be too many problems for them there. Take the gatehouse and then we can storm it with our cavalry, etc. So let's start a battle. Move in, gentlemen. Oh, the only problem is, look at this. In fact, then, let's just stop a second here. Because they've got all their units straight away at the walls here, let's just bring these skirmishers in to start breaking them down a little bit. So what have they got to offer to the battle? They've got some light, very light bowman infantry, which they're bringing to the wall straight away. Some cohorts probably over here, is it? Yeah, cohorts and explorators, I think. Again, pronunciation is appalling. Come on, let's get into range, guys. No, as I say, we're not going to read. Oh, look at the civilians are running! The civilians are running from the farms! Bless them! They are crapping themselves. But yes, we're not going to burn the city this time. We're going to try and leave the city intact, if we can. Because, as I say, we don't want to incur too much damage and have to repair too much. Oh God, what's happening? Who's died? Oh, we see civilians. Look at him. Screaming. Bless him. Oh dear. Okay, guys, right. Let's move in a little bit further with the ladders now. Well, actually, we are taking some of these guys down. Bit by bit. Okay, they are starting to whittle down a little bit, which is good. Let's put in the fast forward a second, else we're going to be here all day. Okay, now they're bringing the cohorts to the front line. Ooh. Now they've put flaming shot on, so again the AI, knowing that we'll bring the ladders here to the walls, are adapting their shot to the situation, which is good. Shows the AI is thinking. Come on, get to these walls. Keep that ladder intact. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to do very good against these sword units of cohorts because we are mainly got spearmen, so they're going to be pretty much ineffective against these guys, which is a little bit worrying. So let's just, in fact, I think we're going to have to set this city on fire now. I don't think we can actually. Can we do it? In fact, yeah, we're going to have to do it. The only way you can drop the enemy morale a bit. Come on, move in, guys, move in. Move in, move in, move in. Hopefully the strength in numbers will prevail here. Come on, get it burning, get it burning. Thank God we attacked this way because the towers have been destroyed. It would have been horrendous if they were still intact. Come on, say the fire, say the flame. Storm the walls, guys, come on, take these walls. These are starting to waver, wonderful. They're broken, man. Bring them across to engage with these cohorts over here. I think, yeah, there's smoke arising out now of the buildings. Lovely, we're storming the city now. The cohorts are starting to retreat. Go, go, chase them down, chase them down. Now it's on fire. Wonderful. Well, that's fine, cavalry. You charge at my spears. I'll take that all day long. Oh, you thought twice, have you? Clever. I know you're going for a charge again. Oh, it's on fire. Wonderful. That's going to drop the morale of the enemy again. Keep pushing on, spearmen. At this rate, we won't even have to utilise our cavalry. We can do it all on with the spearmen. Okay, here we go. Last push by the enemy now, by the looks of things. Oh, that's it with your shields. Keep them strong. Keep it strong, man. Come on. Keep firing again. Archers over there. These are going to be hard to bring down. These medium tier 2 infantry units. These medium melee units. The Expoliates. Tier 2. Against our tier 1. That's not going to be easy. Try and see if we can capture the gates. Now if we take the gates, it's going to be a lot easier. Because then we can get our cavalry to come in there. And the banner's starting to... No, it's not. It's coming back in their favour. Empire versus Empire here. This is wonderful. The second city will fall very soon to the Sassanids. The Eastern Empire is starting to crumble away. Oh, look at that. It's burning again. I can't get enough of this fire on this game. It's wonderful. I think somebody thinks I've got a fire fixation or something at the moment.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Well, let's fight them on. Kill them more then. Kill them more. We can't bring these cavalry units yet in because the gatehouse is still not under our control yet. Bring them closer in though. Bring them closer to the battle. Oh, they're broken. They're broken. This is surely it now. Come on, come on, come on. They won't stand for long. They're only tier 1 units. Gates are taken. Cavalry can come in. It's all over, guys. It's all over. Come on, let's just admit it. There's no more resistance from the enemy now. It's all over. Sweeping them up now with our cavalry. The men are cheering. It's all over. Victory is surely ours. Come on. Who is left to fight on? Someone remains, I think, by the looks of things. Let's bring the cavalry in. Right, guys, find out who remains. There's surely just one unit left or something. I don't know. Town square. Look at these guys. Completely oblivious to what's happened. Just yards away from them. They haven't got a clue. Putting on to fast forward. Oh, here they are. It's a general unit, of course. Damn you. Okay, let's bring these cavalry units back. Try and feign a cavalry charge here. Feign to cavalry charge. Go for a charge with them. Come on, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. That's it, hit him on that right flank. Dropping well. Bring the cavalry back out. Put them back over here. God, it's a bit messy actually, this is. Ooh, a bit messy indeed. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Okay, that's it. You take pursuit of them, so that will now allow us to charge in the back with this cavalry unit. Wonderful. That's it. Again, you're dropping quickly now. Now there is available to us again to a charge at. Oh, we're just playing with them now. We're playing with them. That's it. Victory. The general's broken. End the battle there. Decisive victory once again. That's 2 out of 2 now. We lost 336, which isn't bad considering that was a ward settlement. And we took out most of the enemy garrison. So, wonderful. That is excellent. I forgot to look at the event messages last time. I keep forgetting that. Something I need to remember. Event messages. So, occupied land once
Is that
again.
all, my lord?
It is indeed. Now we will now try and just sit back a bit, regroup, make sure this province is now, which is now under our control, which is what we wanted, just settles down now, regroups, rebuilds itself basically. So let's have a quick look at the event messages. So military investment. Okay. Development of our research. Battle of Edessa. Decisive victory. Rank gained for our general by looks things. Province secured. Resource required. Wine. Settlement occupied. Edessa. So that's great. We need to start looking at putting in place some governors though, because we do need to get some edicts across these provinces as well. So we need to get governors in next episode, most definitely. So let's have a quick look and just increase our general here. So again, look at that. So he's a different type of general to the other one. Relentless attack at this one, as opposed to what's that one over there. He is a landowner. So different traits for him, different skills. Great stuff. Good for construction costs with him. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap up part 1 here. I hope you've enjoyed the start of this Sassanid Empire campaign. It's been quite a long part 1. We've had a couple of battles in to whet your appetites with. Hopefully we'll have more battles as we carry on this campaign, as we dig deeper into the territories of the Eastern Roman Empire. And we can hopefully as well restore our great empire as it was once with the Persians as well. So hope you enjoyed this part 1. If you have, please do drop the video a like. Be sure to look out for the other 2 campaigns which will be starting on my channel very soon. And yes, please remember to comment and subscribe. Check me up on Facebook, Twitter and the Steam group of mine, the Heroes of Sparta. If you're new around here, you may not know about them, so links to them are in the description. But until next time, this is Warrior Sparta for now, saying farewell.